Welcome back to Cottage Grove Speedway. What's up YouTube, and welcome back to today's video. First off, hope you're all having a great day today. I am so glad to finally say on my vlog channel in 2019 that it is sprint car season and it's time to get out here in the 360 sprint car at one of my favorite tracks on the West Coast. If I had to name between the Outlaw Kart and the sprint car some of my favorite tracks, I would say Red Bluff and the Outlaw Kart, and this one, between this place and Grays Harbor Raceway are my two favorite sprint car tracks. They're always racy, they're wide, there's a lot of ways to pass, and the track is always right where it needs to be. Our first race of the season, we're not running the limited tonight. We are in the 360 sprint car. It is their first race of the season. They've gotten rained out 4 straight weekends in a row. So the track and the pits, they're in a pretty good condition. They've had a lot of sun this week. Last weekend, they thought they were gonna be able to run, but it just rained out last second. So hopefully all the weather stays away this weekend. It's supposed to be looking pretty good. The main concern was getting the water truck on the track and then getting all the big rigs in the pits because it's so soft. So that's definitely gonna play a little bit of a factor in our track conditions tonight. But let's get into today's video. I'm just so pumped up to be at the track right now. I do wanna show you guys my Swindell Speed Lab merch. I'll put a picture up on the screen I just took. It says, "No one remembers who finished second." And that's totally true. No one knows who finished second. We only remember the winner. Let's get into today's video. We're gonna have qualifying here soon. We drew a 38, so hopefully that's Lucky Pill, Bennett's number, and we'll see how we do.
Together, 11:89 too fast time of the night for the 360 sprints. Tanner Holmes out of Jacksonville. Colton Heath second, quick.
All right, guys, you heard that. Quick time to start off night number 1 of Spring Fling. I don't really know how that happened. I just went out there, hit my marks. Roger gave me a great setup. We made a lot of adjustments after hot laps because I was not that great. The track is so weird. It's super slick compared to how it's usually really hooked up for qualifying. Just hit my marks and was able to do what I was able to do. Like I said, kind of surprised that I was quick time just because I felt all right, but I mean, I knew I was fast. I don't know, I'm just a little speechless. Great way to start out the weekend though, so that's definitely gonna carry us a lot of momentum into the heat races. We'll be starting 6th because of a 6-car invert. Heat race is now coming up next. Since we qualified quick time, we're gonna start 6th in heat race number 1. We gotta finish in the top 5 if we wanna be in the dash. If we do finish in the top 5, automatically to the dash, and then we'll do a pill draw, and then that'll determine where you start for that, and then wherever you finish is where you'll start for the A main event. So this is crucial that we do advance at least 1 position. I definitely know we can do it. Our car has a lot of speed. I'm excited, let's head out. Dad, where did we start? Where did we end up?
6th to 3rd.
6th to 3rd in heat race number 1, so we are locked into the dash, and I believe we'll get to be the first guy to pull a pill. So really exciting start to the night. Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna be, I didn't think I would be doing this well, so I'm very blessed. In a great car, got a great setup. Roger's been doing really good. Carly's been the hardest working woman in the pit area, but yeah, well, dash is coming up soon. I have a few more sprint car heats. I want to go watch, learn, see what the track's doing. It's really treacherous on the top, and the bottom's really good in 3 and 4. Bottom not so good in 1 and 2. I didn't try it, but there's just not much grip to hold you. The top of 1 and 2 has a lot more grip. But as the heat race went on, I feel like the top was treacherous, and I almost went over the edge a few times, so I dropped it down low in 3 and 4, and on the last corner, I snuck into 3rd. So a great heat race. I'll update you guys here soon as we do the pill draw. I'm going to go watch a few more heats.
All right, pick one, but don't open it. Oh, you haven't done this yet.
Nah.
We haven't changed.
He's going to keep it. Fulton Heat.
I want your cat.
He's going to take his spot. Tanner Holmes.
I'm good.
He's going to keep it. So we're going to go one by one. We're going to start with Tanner Holmes. And the ATT will start.
4th.
Frog number 4.
Green frog.
So we're gonna start 4th in the dash. That's coming up next. We got to see what these guys pull. Not a bad spot, right in the middle.
If I gave away the one.
A main events are rolling out next. We only have 3 classes tonight at Cottage Grove, so a pretty quick night. Ran pretty decent in the dash, started 4th, finished 4th, almost got 3rd at the line, just no need to do something super stupid in a dash. So we'll start 4th in the A main event. Here's a look at the track. Brian Crockett just threw some water on it. It's starting to look pretty good. The top seems to be the fastest way around. I was trying to make the bottom work down here because there's so much grip, but a giant hole right here in the racetrack that you just hit every single lap, and it really just kills your momentum. You hop around it. It's a good size rut, so we'll see what we can do. We're gonna start 4th, and the track is really treacherous up here on the top side. Brian Crockett getting ready to come around with the water truck. I think the track's gonna be good 2 lanes. The bottom in 1 and 2 ain't very good, but the top all the way around seems to be very fast. But I'm gonna go get my race car here soon. Carly, A main event is up. I would ask her some questions in this vlog, but she doesn't really have a voice. She's really sick, but she's still hard at work on the race car. We're starting 4th. I said it in the last clip. I'm really excited. Today has just been weird. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna just take a little bit more time to get back in the saddle, but our car's been really good. I feel like as a driver, I've made very minimal mistakes and really hit my marks and done what I need to do. Now we just gotta finish out the night strong. We would like a top 5 finish. I just don't wanna go backwards at all. Stay where I'm at, run good, and see if, maybe I could catch up to Sowald and learn from him by following him. I would really like to get into 2nd and just see what he does. Maybe give him a run for his money, but I mean, literally, it's so funny. Listening to them announce all the accomplishments that guy has, it takes him like 4 laps of pacing before they're done. So he's a really good driver, and he's probably gonna be really fast starting on the pole. He pulled away in the dash by a ton, and he's gonna be tough to beat in the A main event as well. And I do wanna give a huge shout out to Carly and Zoe, one of my crewman's daughters. They've been washing the car every single time I come off the track. They immediately have rags, simple green, washing off, so it's gonna look clean for the A main event. But we're heading out next. Let's just keep our head on straight, work on hitting my marks. That's really what I want to do. Not really worry about the other cars. Of course, I want to pass them, but just do my job, and then the results will come. Let's head out, have a fun time in Cottage Grove Speedway, points race number 1 of the spring fling. Gonna be a great time. The A main event is over. First 360 race of the season, and it was very, very eventful. Started fourth. We ran like 1,000 laps under yellow. We were out there for like 10 minutes. It felt like we got the green flag pretty quick. Then we got a red, and then it just kept going on and on. We had a few yellows, and we kept having to do the original restart until we went single file. From there, I started fourth, ran there for a few laps. My car didn't feel great off the bat. I couldn't really run the top all the way around like I wanted to. I started rolling the bottom in 3 and 4. I just felt a little bit faster down there. I could get my wing exactly where I wanted it, but I couldn't get it back as far as I needed. As you can see, I'm almost about midway. Just needed to be able to get it back a little bit farther, but there's so much grip on the bottom side of the racetrack. In 3 and 4, I needed to have it forward to be able to turn. But anyway, got into third, ran there in lap traffic for a long, long time, caught Sowald and them. You could throw a blanket over the top 3 for a very long time. About 4 or 5 laps, we were right on them, caught them. They got stuck in traffic. There was like 5 or 6 cars all clumped up right in everyone's way, and we were trying to get through them. Yellow came out, and then from there, I got right on Colton Heath for second. In the last closing lap, just wasn't able to get him. So came home third. A great start for the 18T machine, KBC chassis, 360 sprint car, and we'll move on to tomorrow night, hoping to improve 2 more spots. Our first sprint car race of the season is over, and all I can say is wow, what a night it was. So crazy. I feel it was funny. So right before the A main event, my dad came up and he's like, dude, you look really, really tired. Like, what's going on? I'm like, it was like I was sitting in the car, and I'm like, no, man, actually, I feel just relaxed right now and calm, because the whole night my heart's kind of been racing. First race back, the 360, you know, getting back used to the power and how the car runs compared to an outlaw kart. And then we qualified quick time. We did good in our heat race, 6th to 3rd. So I was just kind of like on a little bit of a high, and just my heart's racing. I'm talking to people, vlogging, doing all this fun stuff. And I finally got to sit down in the car before the A and just like relax before we went out, which was really good for me. I cleared my mind. I just thought about everything I needed to do. And actually some advice from my buddy Kyle Miller. He's going to be racing tomorrow night. He's one of my buddies, play video games with and talk to him throughout the week. And he told me, you know, just work on hitting your marks tonight. Don't really worry about the other cars. The results will come with you just hitting your marks and doing what you're supposed to do. That was totally true, especially with just needing to finish in the top 5 in the heat race, qualifying well. We, fortunate enough, had a great pill draw, so that also helped. And everything fell into place to have a great starting spot in the A main event. We started 4th, gained 1 spot, and finished on the podium with the top 3. And to finish behind Jason Sowald, which, like I said earlier, those guys, they take about 5 laps to announce all that guy's accomplishments all over the West Coast and in Canada. And then also Colton Heath, a guy that is really, really fast up in Washington and runs great up there all the time. So to be the highest finishing Oregon driver in the field tonight felt really, really good, especially to run with those guys. They ran a nice clean race throughout traffic, and like I said, even for a little bit, you could throw a blanket over us. So for my 6th ever 360 sprint car start, not limited, definitely very, very successful, and I already feel great in the car and confident and ready for tomorrow night. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Oh man, sprint car videos, they're back, and we're gonna be doing them all summer long. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, stay tuned. It's gonna get even better than this. See y'all in the next one. Deuces.